Welcome to VWMOOC25 and our closing session. I'm going to say celebration, but I think it's never a celebration when you end something as wonderful as this month has been. It's gone by really, really fast. We've had so many amazing sessions and everybody was perfect. We had some tech issues and we learned a lot from them. For example, I couldn't record voice using Firestorm and Second Life until yesterday when it finally worked because Val's audio didn't work. So, you know, somebody having a problem fixed mine, so to speak. So I was able to do it, and Val has done so much work. Screen sharing because I couldn't do it. Ellie also helped out at some point and saved me. We couldn't get Pionia's session, which is very, very sad. And I was trying to get people to screen share for me because that's when I realized that I could not do it. No voice was being recorded through Zoom. And Ellie tried to help, everybody tried to help, but they couldn't get into the Zoom meeting, which was ridiculous because I was there, but nobody else could get in except those that were already there. And Pionia, who has been marketing and publishing and doing so much work, both in Chilbo with all the videos and creating note cards for each of the presenters and their sessions, and adding everything to Facebook, and everything was bombarding. You know, you could see things here and there and everywhere, and on Facebook and on LinkedIn. So it was very, very dynamic. And I guess that's why, you know, the month went by so fast because so many things were happening. And I learned so much, and I know the participants did. And the presenters, I'm sure, did as well. So I want to thank everybody, the presenters and those who attended, for being patient and for understanding that, you know, technology is like life. You can't really control it. And things happen. But nonetheless, you know, things went really well. I had to do some editing on the streaming on YouTube because people had added their emails, and YouTube removes videos with emails. So that was one thing that I had to do, but not that many. And I'll let you tell us how it went for you, whether you're a presenter here, an attendee, or an organizer. So Val and Pionia.
Well, wow. You know, a month is gone. I am so proud of all of you because all of this was possible thanks to all the communities, all passionate educators that are here in Second Life and Virtual Worlds, and always trying to improve it and give their best. So I'm very proud of being part of this, and even prouder to be able to help a little bit. Thank you.
You helped a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Pionia. And there were so many great presentations. I think I'm echoing a little bit.
Not on my end.
That's okay.
You sound great.
Good. And if you didn't get to see them all, thank you, Nellie, for the great playlist where we can go back and watch all of the presentations. Such a variety, from Eric Moore's cybersecurity, which he added towards the end of the MOOC. And it's just fabulous to have all these different perspectives on teaching and learning in the metaverse. So here we are wrapping up a month, and I hope that next year we'll even get the word out more by being able to share your playlist and examples and have more people present. So thank you, Nellie and Pionia, for the great collaboration.
Yeah, I'd like to ask those who came to all the sessions, I think most of them, if not all, and that is Apoliana, and who else is here? And Andrea.
I really enjoyed everything, and I mean, it's just overwhelming because I haven't been in Second Life since last August, so relearning everything, how to walk, it's challenging to say the least. And I don't know if I'll have time or when I'll have time to come back into Second Life. So
Well, at least once a year, I think that's great. And from what I saw, Apoliana, you managed, and I kept thinking, how does she do it? Because you managed to even go through, the 60-minute around the world the other day. You managed to get around. So for a person who, maybe thought you couldn't walk, you sure did it, or at least your avatar did.
I managed because Val was so kind to send me TPs. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. I would have been so lost. It's so sad.
No, it's not. I think it's great because now you probably you won't forget, because I think that it's something that with practice it sticks. It's like riding a bike. You don't really forget. And we do hope that you will join VWEC, because you'll get a lot of help. Just like Val helped you, I think others will also be able to help you, and others who are new to Second Life in virtual worlds. Here's the
I have joined
yeah.
VWEC, but the problem is when they have their meetings and stuff, I'm usually at work or in transit in traffic, and I really don't want more distractors than we already have in this huge city. So, yeah.
That's true, but you know what? I don't know about the others. If you're using, Second Life on your phone, I tried it the other day, and it seems to be a lot better. So maybe that's a possibility, when moving around. I don't know.
Not for me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um, yeah, it has a kind of joystick kind of thing, which is a little better. But yeah, I use the arrow keys, and my son was like, "Mom, you're supposed to use A, S, D, W," and I'm like, "How do I do this?" But anyway, it's, so it's kind of not easy for me. It's not sinking in, put it that way.
All right.
It's a learning curve for sure.
Any tips from others, I'm sure would also help. Any other comments or anything else anybody would like to add? Val?
I'll just say you made it look easy, Apuliana. You went to all these places, and I think part of it is you just get used to it. You get used to the fact that it's going to be imperfect. You're going to stumble. You're going to bump into a wall and fall off the stairs, and then you just sort of laugh it off, and it's okay because it's all changing. But you really made it look easy. Especially Jan's tour. That was really difficult, around the world in 60 minutes. It was pretty awesome.
Andrea, I don't know if you have, sorry, it bumped into you. I don't know if you have voice today. I can't seem to find it.
I think Andrea heard everything because she's responded in chat to
Oh,
several
good.
things.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
friend.
that session around the world in 60 minutes was fantastic. However, I felt it was like so fast. It's like no time to digest, no time for the screen to redraw. Especially like my computer is slow, so it takes a long time to redraw anything to be able to see what's on there. So that was the very challenging part.
Well, in 60 minutes, so think about it. Getting around the world in 60 minutes. That's fast.
Hey, I noticed that some of you are wearing costumes today. I said that we were going to wear costumes. I'm not wearing one, but maybe you can talk about yours.
Yeah,
I can't say the name of who I am because my favorite, when I look back about with books, one of my favorite times, this is Ellie, by the way, was when I read the first Harry Potter right after it came out to my fifth grade students, and trying to say Hermione or Hermione or whatever her name was, and all the words were made up words, and I was real, yes, I can spell it, I just can't pronounce it. Thank you. It was one of the best times of my life because all the boys in my class became readers thanks to Harry Potter. So I had to be Hermione, or however you say my name.
I just happened to notice that we were supposed to come as a storybook character yesterday. So I just grabbed whatever I had in my inventory. And then I remembered that there's all of the historical fiction American Girl collection. And I thought, oh, maybe there's a 1950s. So that's why I'm this. And those are popular and also promote reading for kids as well as historical fiction.
That's great, Val. Anyone else?
I didn't know where to find a character, so I just came as myself.
Oh, we understand, Apuliana. And you know what? If you're in virtual worlds a while, you may attend historical events. I almost came as Belle from the Dickens, from a Christmas Carol, because every year we do that and we dress in historical Dickens attire. So history comes to life in virtual worlds.
Can anyone? Oh, here I am. Hello, this is Alicia. Can anyone hear me?
We hear you loud and clear. Great.
I had the button checked. I thought, oh, it's dark. It should be off. I am the notorious Milady from the Three Musketeers.
Nice.
She basically inspired my role play character here in Second Life as the Baroness. So I only learned about it yesterday, but I have all of her wardrobe from Cartouche. So I'm also just glad to say that I enjoyed this year being here, and I hope to be more active going forward in the future with some arm of VWEC, probably with VEG. But I am just totally amazed with how you ladies challenge and conquer all the obstacles that seem to keep this from happening. I look forward to being with you in the future.
Yeah, I noticed that you were at a lot of the sessions, which was nice.
Not as many. Maybe I was just
Yes,
making
it was the
impressions.
axe.
but I went
It
to
was-
quite a few, though. Quite a few.
I can say that she was the one with the best outfits. You know, I was taking pictures and I was like, wow, a lady always amazed me with a new outfit. That was so cool.
Yeah, I agree.
In chat, and I'm seeing a lot of people changing clothes.
Yeah. I'm jealous.
Yes. From Ellie. Yes, I'm joining Ellie with the Harry Potter.
Absolute favorite character is Alice in Wonderland. But and I have a costume for her with the Mad Hatter hair and everything, but her outfit, the bottom, was a little too risque, so I decided to be the deadly Milady.
Great. Celia says that she went with a theme she had before several times, and she is wearing her future self.
Ah,
I forgot I had. So
I did see it before, Frank, and now
Okay.
I don't anymore, which is
Oh,
good.
he's a wonderful wizard.
oh, now I see him.
can
I
see
did
him.
always in full detail. I see him. He's fabulous.
I wasn't sure if
Let me get this.
I may not have rezzed for everybody. That's the
Yeah.
problem. But
Yeah, you're pretty
can see me
heavy.
now.
You're pretty heavy.
I think you had a companion,
complexity.
right? Frank, do you have a companion with you?
I do, but and I'm not sure, I'm not sure his name.
He looks scary.
He's the Mini Reaper, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
Great.
I love this costume.
But Andrea looks stunning today. Beautiful.
Of you that are watching the live stream, you're welcome to join us in Second Life. It's not the same to watch dancers as it is to actually be there. The music will be added to the stream tomorrow when it's completely processed. And then you'll also be able to listen to the music and see everyone dancing, at least the avatars. So I want to thank you for attending the presentation. It's been a month-long event, and you'll be able to get the recordings on the conference Moodle learning management system. You'll also be able to reflect even afterwards. In other words, you have a couple of months to continue watching the recordings and reflecting to get your certificate of completion with, I think, about 30 hours of coursework. So thank you once again for being part of this. And we're looking forward to seeing you next year at the VWMOOC 26. Perhaps you'll be a presenter. We'd love to see you there as well. So thank you once again for being part of this. Thank you. Thank you, Kanan, for being a huge part of this and for attending. You'll get your certificate in an hour or two. Thank you.